I'm like high key annoyed that Beyonce put all the Cowboy Carter tour stuff on her merch website, because it's understandable that, like, you want all of your fans to have the merch even if they didn't go to the concert, which makes sense because I didn't go. So I'm like, yeah, the merch is cool, right? But I can't even imagine like standing in line for, you think like this stuff is exclusive merch, and people are standing in line, they're fainting, they're standing in line for literally like 8 hours, and she gonna drop this shit on a damn website, right? And I guess it's okay because you're like, well, actually, even if you stand in the line, you aren't even guaranteed the merch, because you could be all the way at the back of the line and stuff that you want could sell out because of the damn resellers buying like 5 of each thing, you know? So I don't know, the way she dropped stuff was annoying me, because I'm like, first you drop in like the blue t-shirt, that shit sold out, and then your website is crashing every damn second. Like, you're Beyonce, you should be able to afford a different internet on a different universe server where your website never crashes. But like, she dropped the blue shirt, and then she's dropping the Destiny's Child shirts, and then she's dropping the whole merch tour, and I didn't get an email, I didn't get a text. I'm like, what the fuck is the point of signing up for reminders if you're not gonna remind people? But I guess she probably didn't want to wake up people at 4 a.m, because that's when she dropped, right? And then you got people online fighting for the merch, and then you got it like, be able to save like your cart, but you have to buy your cart within the next 10 minutes. And I'm like, damn, like maybe 10 minutes isn't enough for me to look on the whole damn website. But I'm like, where was this energy during the Renaissance tour? Okay, because I know for Renaissance, she did have like like a lot of merch, because I actually went to that concert, and I only bought a couple things because I was broke as fuck back then. And like, Renaissance tour, I feel like was 10 times bigger than this one, because it was like a worldwide tour. It was like way bigger, like way more outfits and whatever. And she had some merch that was on Amazon, and I bought a lot of those things too. But then she took it off quick as hell, like right after the tour finished, and she never uploaded them to her website or like anything like that. And I'm like, where is the energy? Because now Cowboy Carter tour, you're here like just updating the merch every 5 seconds. You are literally screenshotting pictures that people took off Instagram, and you put it on a damn t-shirt, selling it for $70, and then it sells out in 2 seconds, So I'm like, where was the energy? And now I'm like annoyed, because I wish I would have got more Renaissance stuff, because that was like the first act, and I feel like a lot of people didn't really like think about buying a lot of that stuff, like every single thing that she had for sale. And now I'm like regretting that, because I feel like in the future that stuff is going to be worth more money. It's going to be like more memorable, because that was like act one, whereas this tour, if she's putting all the merch and like literally everything on her website, it's like everybody's going to be able to buy that stuff, even though it does like sell out fast. There is like limited quantities and whatever, but I feel like more people bought the merch for this stuff rather than Renaissance, I guess. And I feel like next tour is even going to be worse. We're going to be fighting for merch really hard, because it's like the last act. People think she's going to retire. People think it's like, Destiny's Child reunion. And I feel like the rock outfits, if she does do rock, and she probably will, right? I feel like the rock outfits and like the merch is probably going to be like 10 times more iconic, because obviously like Renaissance was like the super girly one, it's like really cutesy, and then you have the country one, it's like a little bit swaggy, and then I feel like rock is gonna be like cunty, like I don't know, it's gonna be more out there, I guess, in a way. Especially with all the little stuff that she sells, like how she sells like stickers and like, like the hats and whatnot. So I'm just hoping, like, I don't know, like but I was hoping that they were gonna restock it like a month from now. Like, let me get my money up a little bit. Damn. Pay off my damn credit card. But no, she releasing the damn merch back to back to back. And then the shop Beyonce thing on Instagram was like, oh yeah, and it said like limited stock, like get it before it runs out. So I'm just assuming they're putting all the extra merch on the website, from like the tour stops or whatever. They're just putting it on the website, and then when it sells out, it sells out. So That's why people bought up the damn jerseys, you know. And the tour book will probably be worth the most out of anything because it's like a real like documentation or whatever. But I'm just irritated that I didn't get the damn book. That's why I made this video.